In this short video demonstration, I'm going to show you how OptionBot works and how you can use OptionBot to make more winning trades. So, firstly, OptionBot analyzes 15 currency pairs simultaneously, as can be seen in the drop-down menu to the left of the software. As a default setting, it's looking at 15-minute intervals where there has been a 20-pip movement. You can raise or lower the pip setting using the arrows next to the pip box, and you can also set the time setting to 1-minute intervals, 5-minute intervals, 30-minute intervals, and 1-hour intervals. However, for the purpose of this demo, we're going to stick with the default settings. Here on the right of the software, you'll find a list of binary options brokers that are compatible with OptionBot. Now please note, you must open an account with a broker from within the software in order to receive accurate signals. So first, let's take a look at Redwood Binary. Here I have $4,877.29 in my trading account. In 24 option, I have $5,658.15. In I option, I have $3,330.50. With the NRG binary, I have $4,879.20. And finally, with the L binary, I have $1,339.50, giving me a total of $20,084.64 to trade with across all 5 platforms. It's very important that you only use brokers from this list, and that you only open accounts within the software. Otherwise, the data feed will not sync correctly and can result in incorrect signals. For the avoidance of doubt, we do not recommend that you trade outside of the software. So, now we simply wait for OptionBot to provide its first signal. When OptionBot does provide a signal, it will appear in the left-hand pane of the window and will either say call, which means up, or put, which means down, along with the time of the signal and the currency pair that has had the 20-pip movement. When you receive a signal, simply place a trade in the direction it's alerting you to with 5% of your trading balance across all 5 platforms. This is called trend trading. There are a few reasons we trade across 5 platforms. Firstly, each trade you place will commence at a slightly different point. If you were to place 5% of $20,000 on just one platform and it lost, you could stand to lose $1,000. However, by trading across 5 platforms, due to the fact that each trade starts at a slightly different point, if you have a trade that only just misses out on one platform, you could still have 4 successful trades. Now 4 out of 5 is far better than 0 out of 1, I'm sure you'll agree. We call this tactic spreading. Another reason is that all binary option platforms have limits that they impose on one single trade with standard accounts. Very few platforms will allow you to place over $1,500 on a single position, but by spreading, you can avoid this and trade with confidence. This is especially useful if you want to trade with more than 5% of your balance. OptionBot is now available on Windows, Mac, smartphone, Linux, and tablet, so you can trade whenever it's convenient. I'm now going to speed up the video until the first trade comes in. However, when you are trading with OptionBot, you don't have to sit and watch the screen. You can simply minimize the window as you will hear a chime when there's a signal. And here we go. I've just received the first signal of the day. It's Euro-Japanese yen, and OptionBot is saying put. When you initially look at the chart, you can't see this movement. But if you drill down by selecting 5-minute view, and then 1-minute view, you will clearly see the movement. Without OptionBot, this is an opportunity that many would have missed if using simple graphic trend analysis, which can sometimes be hit and miss. So, now, I will place a 5% trade on each platform. I'll speed up the video here to reduce your overall viewing time of this demo. I've now placed 5 trades on the same signal, and I have just 19 minutes to wait until those trades expire. The optimum expiry times for this type of trading is typically around 15 to 25 minutes. I'll now speed up the video once again until the trades have expired. Okay, they've now all expired, and it looks like they were all successful. I just have to refresh my screen so the balances will update. And as you can see now, I have $1,395.50 with L binary, $5,066.70 with NRG binary. With Redwood, I've now got $5,057.29. And 24 option, I now have $5,891.90. Finally, with iOption, I've been winning so much due to OptionBot that I regularly get messages from them, as you can see here. And you'll also see that my balance is now $3,454.25. This gives me a new total of $20,865.64. Take away my starting balance of $20,084.64, and that's a profit of $781 in just 19 minutes trading with OptionBot 2.0. That's just under 4% interest on my capital in less than 20 minutes, and that's how you need to treat binary options trading.